My lovers, Leo Nation and their lovers, welcome to your January 2020 astrological sign update. Happy New Year, guys. Amazing time. Um, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign. In fact, the most important sign to watch is actually your moon sign. Okay? So you're going to watch your sun, moon. How strange. We're going to keep this card. All right? Sorry. Sun, moon. And the first thing I'm drawn to here is the moon. So there's some kind of secrets here. All right. Sun, moon, Venus, rising sign. And then you're going to watch your person's placements in those areas because the energies could be flipped, especially when you're talking about soul connections. Okay? All right. So let's get into this reading. We're ready. A card has been chosen first. So we have purity. So the person that you're inquiring about, they're returning to innocence. And they're trusting spirit, I'm hearing, with the innocence of a child. Now, it could be that this relationship is in some sort of stalemate energy at this point in time. Because it's like I'm hearing everything is on ice. Everything is on ice. Right? And everything is on ice because it could be due to a third party situation, or it could be this person is really working hard in the material world, collaborating with others to try to manifest a particular outcome. But I'm guided that they're trusting spirit right now. They're trusting that there are things that they may not see, but for their highest good. So they're trusting their intuition. But this is also a message to you that there are things that are going on behind the scenes, behind the veil, to bring you guys possibly together or to alchemize this situation and bring it out of this stalemate energy. All right, let's see what else we get here. I'm still going to pull cards on it, but I had to tell you what I got when I saw it. So there are things that you can't see. There are things that they are not seeing either. But there's definitely secrets here. We have here pleasure. Card number 9. Is that self-pleasure? Or maybe you are their secret pleasure. Their dirty little secret. Card number 18. Again, 18 is about the moon. It's about secrets. It's about what's hidden. It's also a card of intuition. But it's also a card of shadow work. So it could be that in the past, this person, I'm getting nymphomaniac, guilty pleasures, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You take your pick, right? But it looks like they're releasing some of these things, releasing them to spirit, and there's transformation happening because there's so much butterflies. In this picture, this person, I'm getting this person's returning to innocence, returning to purity, returning to the purest essence of self. But it could be that in the past, they pursue pleasure, or they may be pursuing pleasure now to drown out their sorrows. Okay, we have here faith, right? So this person, is stepping out on faith, trusting in spirit, and trusting that faith is going to guide them to abundance. Their faith is going to birth a new them, and that faith is going to guide them to the Empress, which is you, whoever's watching this. Let's see. Let's get another card. And the last card we have is realization. So this person having this deep realization about something. It's like they found the key to unlock the door out of darkness. Because look at the landscape here. Look at the landscape here. There's this darkness, and they found this key to happiness. They found the key to happiness. Okay? They're not doing anything about it yet. They've just come to this realization. You see, hands are behind her back. But they found the key to their happiness. There's some realization that they came to. They're telling me to show you this other card in this deck that I got for Scorpio. So some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, because let me show you that card that came up for Scorpio. Hold 1 second. It's the same woman. It's the same woman, hands behind her back. So, and in Scorpio, I said, this is a realization of the path forward. right? So this person, it's a realization of the path forward, you see? So both figures here, hands behind their back. They're not doing anything about it just yet, but it's a realization. They know what they have to do. And it could be, they know what they have to do with regard to a third party, because that's the second third party card that has come out. Anyway, so let's clarify, deconstruct these cards and see what we're getting. Spirit, tell us why purity is here. Alrighty. So it looks like there might be a lot of conflict between you guys. It looks like there are a lot of people interfering, maybe even energetically in your connection with this person. But your person's tired. They're tired. They're depressed. So, and I think that's why they're relying on spirit right now, because they don't have any fight left in them. Right? Some kind of secret has been revealed. Some kind of truth has been spoken here. And it could be about a third party, somebody who they were codependent on, or they could be coming to the realization that a lot of the things that they did in the past, a lot of things that brought conflict into their life and challenges into their life was due to their codependency. I think that's one of the realizations that they're coming to. Yeah. Yeah, it was about their wounding. It was about their wounding, right? And their lack mentality when it came to money. So this person might have pursued relationships that were based solely on pleasure or based solely on the material world. And they're coming out of that energy right now because they're recognizing it didn't serve them. It only brought a lot of strain and a lot of conflict into their life. So now they just trust in spirit and surrender into spirit. Spirit, tell us about this pleasure card. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So the fact that they pursue this pleasure, they were acting in their shadow self. I'm really getting this. This is a nymphomaniac we're tapping into, right? Right. And they were just acting in their shadow self, acting in that lack mentality. They blocked true abundance from themselves, right? They blocked your connection. Yeah. But now they're learning about self-love. I told you they're releasing that. They're releasing that. And they're learning about self-love. And they're turning their back. My water up again, but they're turning their back or flushing certain behaviors or habits down the toilet, and this is what is giving rise to their self-love here, right? They were holding on to things that weren't for their highest good, and one of those things might have been philandering, just being a player, okay? Being a Queen of Wands in reverse, distorted Queen of Wands. I mean, Queen of Wands upright, she's passionate, she's very sexual, she's very powerful energetically, but they were misusing their sexuality. So I'm getting that was part of their shadow side, and they're releasing that now. Let's see why faith is here. Spirit, why is faith here? I'm getting that they're setting a new foundation in terms of where their faith is concerned, because there's a card number 31. 31 reduces to 4, and 4 is all about setting new. 4 is about foundations, so they're setting new foundations. Yeah, they're releasing some kind of burden, some cycle. So it could be a cycle with another partner, or it could be all these habits and behaviors that weren't for their highest good, and they're really relying on spirit right now. Yeah, putting in the work on themselves, concentrating on their career, because they're trying to build themselves up from the ground up. Yeah, and because of that, they're no longer investing in things that were a burden to them, or remove them far away from the light. Yeah, they might have been caught up with someone who was highly manipulative, or they could have been highly manipulative themselves, and maybe they weren't invested in the connection in the past. But now they're releasing all of that, and they're ready to step out on faith. Because they've come to the realization that you are the key. You are the key to their happiness, but even more important than that, Spirit is the key to their happiness, the spiritual path. And they themselves hold the key to their happiness. That's the messages that I'm getting. What's this realization that they came to? Right, okay. Even more beautiful. They recognize that this is a soul connection. They recognize that you are their counterpart, that there's some kind of yin-yang shit that they didn't understand before. They're feeling you in all their energy centers, all their chakras. They're recognizing that this is a one-of-a-kind love. You guys may be different, but you guys complement each other. This message came out in the Scorpio reading. Okay, so they're recognizing, I feel this person on a soul level. I think this person might have tried to walk away from you, but now they're recognizing, shit, this is the one. This is the one. Yeah. And the fact that they spend so much time pursuing just pleasure for pleasure's sake, or pursuing the material world just because they were in that mentality, created a lot of stalemate energy in this connection. We have the Chariot here in reverse. Yeah, they missed an opportunity to manifest their Ten of Pentacles. So these are the realizations that they're coming to. One, that you're a soul connection. They feel you on a psychic level. Two, they created a lot of stalemate energy in this connection because they pursued pleasure and they were holding on to things that didn't serve them. And three, that they may have lost this opportunity for their total wish fulfillment and happiness. So they're profound revelations that this person is downloading at this time, right? Okay, so let's look at their mental space with regard to you. So they see you as a missed opportunity, right? Because they were holding on to a lot of shit, a lot of wounding, a lot of toxic behaviors, even toxic relationships and toxic people, that weren't for their highest good. And because of that, they basically sabotaged this connection. Yeah, and look at them now. Nine of Swords energy, they're in a nightmare. They're in a nightmare, bombarded by so much fear, so much negative thoughts. They have no idea what to do now. They know the path ahead. They know that you are part of their path, but where to now? They're not sure, because they're not sure if they can make a comeback. When they think about you, think about this connection. What is it? Seven of Pentacles, I told you they want to invest. That's Taurus, for Capricorn energy. Two of Cups, it comes out again. So Two of Cups twice. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. King of Pentacles in reverse, that's a Taurus. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's Taurus, that's Leo, that's Scorpio, that's Aquarius. That's Scorpio. Yes, that's Scorpio. Right, that's Aquarius. Yeah, okay, good. So here they are. I'm looking, evaluating, wanting to invest because they are feeling you on a psychic level. Look at this. It's an energetic connection, okay? Soulmate connection, but they don't feel like they don't feel like they're good enough. They don't think that they have enough to provide for you. And some of them might be caught in a karmic cycle, and they're thinking, how unlucky am I? The minute I recognize that I have true love, it's like I can't access it. Okay, so let's break these down further. Let's clarify. Spirit, tell us about the Seven of Pentacles. Alrighty, so we have the Seven of Pentacles here. All right, so they're here evaluating, right? But they're not taking action. Do you know why? Because they're afraid of rejection now. I'm getting they might have rejected you in the past, but now they're the one afraid of rejection, and they're trying to be guarded. They're trying to hold on to their feelings because they're feeling very vulnerable. They're feeling very vulnerable because they treated you like shit in the past. There you go. It's plain and simple. They treated you like crap in the past, and they received their karma. They received their karma. They got their ass handed to them by the universe. So now when they want to make a comeback, they're really not sure because it was just like maybe a horrible ending between you guys, or the situation was just so unbalanced. So tell us about this Two of Cups. Yeah, so they want to heal the situation now because you are their star, their North Star. I mean, you've been a shining light in their life. You know, you've been a symbol of hope, and you're just beautiful. You're just beautiful. You're beautiful. You're balanced. But now they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They think that you might be exploring your options. They think that you're exploring your options because you're a star. You're getting a lot of attention. So they think that you are exploring your options. They also think that you're here in Queen of Swords energy. You might have, put a boundary. So they're like, okay, if I come back, and they see you as very wise, by the way. If I come back, is this person going to cut me to pieces, or are they going to understand? They're not sure, so they're not making any moves yet because they have a lot of insecurities, and one of those insecurities is with regard to money, but there are self-worth issues here. Some of you definitely dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, here we have Six of Wands reversed. They're not confident at all. However, their bum was handed to them by the universe. Really took a toll on their self-confidence, their self-esteem, all that ego that they were showing you. That ego is broken, and now they're here and they want to come out of this nightmare. We have the the Nine of Swords again. So Nine of Swords twice, right? They want to come out of this nightmare. They want to face their fear. They want to stop suffering in silence, but they just don't have the self-confidence to come forward and give this message that they want to give. They do want to communicate with you. They're feeling passionate about you, but look, here they are intimidated because they're a page. They're a page. You're there shining in all your star glory, and they're a page, right? So they're really intimidating now. Spirit, why is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Yeah, it's in reverse because they didn't invest in this connection when they should have, and they're seeing that now. So now they want to make the effort. They want to make the effort, but then they don't think that, destiny is on their side. It could be that they are in a karmic situation, and they may have investments, like actual monetary investments, right? And they stayed in this karmic situation and invested in this karmic situation, which could have been quite toxic, because they had abandonment issues. And they knew that this person that they're with was just as codependent as they were and would never leave them. And for them, at the time, that was good enough because they didn't care about love anyway. But now everything has changed because of this. Because of this Two of Cups. You see, when you've tasted from the Two of Cups, you can't settle for anything ordinary. You can't settle for anything ordinary. So now that's why they're in that nightmare. You cannot settle for anything ordinary once you've tasted true love. Let's get some more information about where their head is at. This is my deck, Emotional Intelligence. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. All right. You see, I told you, self-defeated. This is a self-esteem issue. Definitely, guys, even though you're not dealing with a Scorpio, please go and watch a Scorpio reading. We're getting the same messages, okay? Self-defeated. So that's the Nine of Swords energy. All these negative thoughts, all the insecurities from the past, it's rolling around. They're enthusiastic. They feel you passionately. That Two of Cups energy, they feel you. They get a lot of pleasure from thinking about you in so many different ways. But they're trying to detach because they just don't feel like they're good enough. They don't feel like you're going to take them back. So they're trying to settle and trying to feel satisfied in whatever other situation that they're in. That's the initial message. Let's clarify. Spirit, tell us about self-defeatists. What are these thoughts? Okay, so they think that, if they come back, it's going to be, they're going to be playing mind games again. It's going to be more conflict, more bloodshed, more fighting. So they're thinking about that. They're thinking about they need to try and feed themselves from whatever situation that they're in. They're thinking about that they're not happy. They're thinking about you might be with someone else. They're thinking about happiness could never be theirs. They're thinking about maybe you will leave them as, some sort of payback. I mean, everything that you could possibly think about, they're thinking about, including the fact that they may not have enough money to give to you because they might have to give to another situation. Why is enthusiastic here, Spirit? They're enthusiastic because they do want to collaborate with you. They want to collaborate with you because they're feeling this Two of Cups energy, right? And it comes out again. And it comes out on the same card. You're the star. You're the star. You could even be a public figure, but they're watching you. They're watching you and they're being inspired by you, right? And they see you loving yourself, accepting yourself in all your perfect imperfection. And this really, really inspires them. Really inspires them. Why are they emotionally detached? Oh, they're trying to get out of some kind of karmic situation, some kind of toxic situation. They're trying to say goodbye to their addictions because we got this. We got this with the second card that came out. So they're trying to say, I'm sorry, guys. As soon as I touched that card, my throat started acting up, right? They're trying to say goodbye. As I said, say goodbye. It's like they're being blocked from say goodbye to something else, right? So this is a real struggle for this person, right? So they're trying to say goodbye to their toxic habits, a toxic situation, a toxic person, right? So they can't, actively involve yourself in this Two of Cups energy that they're feeling with you right now because they have other shit to sort out. Yeah. And the person that they're dealing with, or the situation, or people, because it could even be like extended family and friends, they're highly manipulative. They're highly manipulative, but they are determined to bring forth this message of love as soon as they do say goodbye. But right now, they can't think about this Two of Cups love just yet. They have to sort themselves out. Spirit, why satisfied here? Conflict. I'm getting that, the reason why this Wheel of Fortune is in reverse is they may not be making moves immediately out of that situation that they feel stuck in. They're trying to be satisfied there because if they do make a move, it's going to cause a lot of conflict in their life, and they're just tired. They're tired. They're tired. They're tired. They're tired. Yes, so that's why they're not speaking their truth. They're tired. They don't have that energy to do anything about what they feel right now, and what they feel is so much. What they feel is so much. King of Cups. All right, so let's have a look at what's blocking this connection right now. Well, what's blocking this connection? Remember, if you like this video, if you're resonating, you can join me on Patreon and Vimeo for the extended, where we look at their heart space energy for you, what they might be hiding from you. Messages from their 3D self, messages from their 5D self. And potential actions towards you by the end of the month. You can also, if you aren't able to do that, if you could please, like, comment down below, and if you can click any of the ads that pop up during this video, so you can always watch your reading and then go back. That would be really nice because that really helps. All right, so what's blocking this connection right now? Somebody's in their pride and ego and refuses to apologize. They refuse to apologize, and they refuse to express their feelings, express their love, because it's going to make them feel too vulnerable. Yeah, here they are being defensive. So this could be them or this could be you defending themselves from attack. They perceive that there's an attack, so they have all their barriers up, and that's blocking the connection. That could be you, that could be them, that could be both of you in this energy. What's blocking this connection? A Queen of Swords. So it could be you. Is this Queen of Swords are blocking the connection because you set that boundary, but the boundary might have really been a barrier. Or this could be a karmic, right? That's blocking this connection. Could be a Libra. We have here Four of Cups reverse. What's blocking the connection? Somebody is afraid of rejection. Okay, let's get 3 more cards. What's blocking the connection? Money. Money, 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 money. Yeah, money. Money could be blocking this connection. This person might have made financial investments that are hinged on someone else. They could have a home, a family kind of setup. Or it could be that, considerations about if they have enough to give is plaguing them right now. 7 of Cups reverse. What's blocking this connection? This person, they're trying to come to some sort of decision as to what path they should take, but they're not ready. They're not ready. Yeah, we get it again. 9 of Swords reverse. It's like a refusal to face fear. They're suffering in silence, and that's blocking the connection because they aren't speaking their truth. I would love to see how long they can stay in this energy though. Okay. All right, my love. So that was a reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Bye.